Please welcome first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Nostos MMA and fighting out of Water Bottle, Maine, Zach Richard.
Zach Rocky Richard fights out of Nostos MMA in Waterford, Maine. Head coach is UFC vet Devin Powell. And here he comes. This is for the amateur 145-pound reality fighting title. Devin. Applying a little grease to his fighter. Under the careful eye of one of our ringside officials. For those of you a little bit less familiar with mixed martial arts, the purpose of the grease is to stop cuts. You don't want to have a fight end on cuts. The leather of a glove can hit skin. If the brow of the brow ridge is sharp, it can cut the skin. It's not how you want to end the fight. You put a little grease on there, glove slide over.
Little lubricity.
And now please welcome, fighting out of the red corner, representing Strike Zone MMA and fighting out of Griswold, Connecticut, Randy Francis.
I think Randy lives in Griswold, that's why it's Kieran.
He does indeed.
And he trains out Strike Zone in Norwich, I believe.
Randy Francis is an 11-fight vet. He fights out of the incredible Strike Zone MMA in Norwich, Connecticut under Coach Daryl Marcarell, one of the top teams in New England. They're always scrappy, always ready to throw down. Tremendous wrestling. In the last decade or so, they've added tremendous submission skills to their game too. I talked to Daryl right before the fight. He told me Randy is ready to go.
He's ready and Randy. Got a nice dope haircut for the fight there.
That's important.
Very nice.
Don't want to look shaggy.
No, you don't.
When you're throwing down in the reality fighting cage.
You're looking pretty tight tonight yourself, Kieran. You're not too shaggy on your head yourself.
I got to keep what's not falling out, Mike.
That's right, that's right. As I say, every day's a good hair day for me because at least I've still got it. Not bald yet.
Reality fighting fans, we've got Zach Rocky Richard in white, Randy Francis in black. We are returning, Mike, to 3-minute rounds. This is an amateur fight. It's an amateur title fight.
All right. Here we go.
Glove touch and it's on. This is how Daryl Marcarell's fighters warm up. They throw down and shoot. Every single time, every single one of them, and I love it.
Ooh, a little wizard action there. Oh.
Excellent technique by Rocky Richard. Ends up on top. He's got a hook in, managed to drive his opponent down. The outcome may depend on whether that top left heel can hook in underneath the thigh. If it can't, it's going to be very hard to finish. If it can, it's tough to get out. Looks like Rocky's managed to work himself on top.
Good reversal there.
Deep sprawl. Randy Francis. Randy's got a front head. Daryl Marcarell's fighters all have a whole series off of here, and that's one of them. Rocky Richard caught a foot trying to turn his opponent over. Having some success with it. Fighters back up to standing. There comes some knees.
Randy just putting a lot of pressure on him here.
Got a little giraffe fighting here. Fighting with the head. Fighters are now in neutral. Rocky trying to reverse the position. They're fighting in neutral, separating them. If you're a strike zone fighter and you can deny your opponent the takedown, it is huge. The strike zone fighters love to strike, love to wrestle too.
Zach is working hard trying to see if he can get those hands clasped behind the legs for a takedown.
Randy Francis having luck so far, shutting down the takedown.
Oh, he's kneeing the inside of the leg there. That's painful. It might not cause a tap, but it'll get you to, it'll evoke a response.
Yeah, in a battle of arm shots to the ribs or full power knees to the legs. 10 seconds now. Excellent round, Mike.
Good round, good round.
I'd give that one to Zach Rocky Richard. I don't know about you. Tough call.
Tough call, tough call. I would say that I would go with the same. It wasn't real decisive for either of them, but both guys landed a few shots.
I think in the second round we're going to see the exact same approach as the first. I think Randy Francis is going to come out blasting. Zach's going to try and wrestle him. Both fighters have a lot to be happy about in that round. I think both their corners believe if they just tweak what they're doing just a little bit,
they'll have a recipe for success.
They'll have a recipe for success.
Randy's going to tweak a little bit. Zach will tweak a little bit. Let's see what this brings.
Randy Francis looking at his opponent, staring him down, fired up to come out blasting.
Here we are to start round two. Ooh. Oh, he caught a little left there, Randy did. Nice body kick.
Zach Richard showing good aggressiveness. Stalking his opponent, measuring him. Eating some shots in return.
Ooh, that was a nice knee.
That was one of those baseball bats on a watermelon knees.
Zach looks like he's cranking up some kind of a neck crank or a choke here. He's got some kind of a...
Headlock, guillotine, ninja chokey sort of thing.
Yeah, I'm not exactly
Didn't
sure
have the desired effect yet.
Okay, he's got the hands clasped now. You could see.
Randy Francis back in on that double. Looking to shelf those legs, make it a little harder for his opponent to get back up to standing.
Randy's got a little cut on the right under the left eye, so it shouldn't be a problem. There might be blood in the eye, but keep an eye on it, see if it opens up a little more.
Yep. The position of the cut and the depth of the cut
Doesn't sound too
are what matters. Lots of blood can be safe, a little bit of blood can be dangerous. That position is not particularly dangerous. Randy Francis looking to set up
I think he could set up the Darce choke.
Peruvian necktie scramble. Zach Richards' relentless wrestling is slowing down the striking attack on the ground of Randy Francis. Francis continually looking for that takedown. Shuts down the opportunities to strike with full effectiveness. That leg shelf being attempted again. Not fully successful so far.
Zach, I think, is patiently trying to get him in position up against the fence. Get off to the side where he can get his head out of there and start raining some blows on him. But
Randy, I believe, is going to pop back up to standing.
I think he's going to wall walk in a second here.
As soon as he gets a leg free. Ten seconds now. There's the shots, and there's the pop-up. And there's the bell.
Jeez, another tight round.
Another tight round.
How do you score that one?
I'm not calling that one for
I'm not calling that one
either
either.
fighter. Fans have got to be happy. I got to commend the conditioning of both of these fighters after 2 rounds. They both look fresh, focused. Here's a little replay action. Randy Francis going after the body. Zach comes back with some big shots, and the round ended. Daryl Marcarell getting into Randy Francis's face, firing him up. Every
right
fighter's a little bit different. Some of them need to be spoken to gently. Some of them you got to get right in their face.
Yep.
Randy Francis has got a great coach right in his face, firing him up.
And Daryl knows whether you're the guy that needs to be right. He needs to be right in your face or not. So he's been doing this a long time. Great coach.
Randy Francis maybe looking a little fresher.
I think Randy looks a little fresher. Zach looks like he might be a little more fatigued here.
Zach was attempting wrestling a lot. That can be exhausting. Any fatigue we may see, though, is not stopping Zach Richard from throwing down.
No. It looked like it might have been a little bit of a low blow, but sprawl. Way to avoid the takedown by Randy.
Randy is absolutely relentless with that wrestling attack. It is exhausting. But it does shut down very much of your opponent's striking attack. This is an amateur fight. There are no elbows allowed. Zach Richard, following the advice you get in your first day in wrestling, level change, shoot, and just keep shooting, keep driving, keep driving, keep driving. Works pretty well in MMA because at some point you hit that fence.
That's right.
There's one leg shelf. It's going to make it a little bit harder for Randy Francis to pop back off. It's one more added step.
We need to see Randy, I think, try to make an effort to get up.
What Randy needs to do once he stands up is start to circle. He's got a circle left, circle right. Move in. This is not where he wants to be. And he's up there, still in the clinch.
He could sense the danger there, and he was able to spin right out of it.
Zach Richard has those hands clasped. Again, looking for those legs. I really like this wrestling and knee combination. Shoot knee, tie up knee.
The way Zach keeps shooting like this, I wouldn't be surprised if you see Randy eventually get a guillotine on him or a Darce choke or something.
Ordinarily, we like to see a little bit more of a setup, but he is having luck with it. 10 seconds now. And time.
Is that the last round? I think it is. No.
Third round. Both fighters gave it their all. Zach Richards' corner looks confident. Both fighters throw their arms up.
I'll tell you what, the judges,
well they should.
The judges are going to earn their money on this fight tonight. They're trying to guess who won this one. Make a determination.
There has been a change in the unified rules that discounts to some extent the effectiveness of wrestling on the score. That could play an effect here. Mohegan Sun enjoys one of the most progressive athletic commissions in the world. They're always on top of everything.
What was the change that they gave some of the wrestling advantages?
In a word, and the word is not in there, but in a word, damage. If you cause damage, it counts.
Okay.
If you put somebody on their back and don't, it doesn't count as much.
Okay.
That's a layman's interpretation of it.
Okay.
So the question is, how much do you count all those takedowns? Do they matter a lot because you're able to put your opponent on his butt a lot?
Yeah.
Or do they not matter because it didn't hurt?
I don't think it matters to some degree. These guys, you know, they're competitive guys. They're very good at, you know, getting a guy down and then trying to just manhandle him. It doesn't happen that easily. You got your work cut out for you.
It's a lot of work.
You got your work cut out for you.
All that hard work is written on the face of Zach Rocky Richard. Gave it his all in the reality fighting cage. Crowd is clapping with anticipation. This is for the 145-pound amateur reality fighting
Ladies
title.
and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we now go to the judges' scores. Judge Doug Crosby scored this bout 29-28 for Richard. Judge Dave Bruce scored this bout 29-28 for Francis. And Judge Sue Citadad scored this bout 29-28 for your winner and new reality fighting featherweight champion in the blue corner, Zach Richard.
They gave it to Jack.
Like I said to you, Mike, I actually like split decisions.
Yep.
I like it that both these fighters know at least one judge thought they won that fight.
Right. Well, we knew this was going to be a tight one right at the end of that one already, so it wasn't a surprise to us necessarily.
Zach, first of all, congratulations on your fight. I love the shirts. I like Randy's shorts, but I like that shirt better. That's really cool. Hey, congratulations on your fight. You know, you were doing a lot of shooting. He was doing a lot of sprawling. You got a wrestling background, obviously.
Yeah. He said that my bread and butter was wrestling, so I just wanted to prove that I was a better wrestler. But he really surprised me, and he hit real strong, and he's a great wrestler, good sport. I love his team. Thank you, everyone, who supported me, all my sponsors, the lovely commission here for being nice to me. Yeah, thank you, everyone.
Hey, awesome job all the way down from Maine. Congratulations. We hope we see you again, man. All right, take care.